Hi, my name is Brooke, and for this assignment, I interviewed my mom. I wrote down a bunch of notes and stuff, so I will be going off that, but just wanted to say that. So my mom, she shows a high level of organizational identification. She works in a dental office as a dental assistant. She often talks about her job with pride and refers to it as our practice rather just than the place that she works at, which I think shows a strong sense of ownership and belonging. One example she shared with me of how says she regularly likes to make her patients feel comfortable, especially since it's like dental work. I think a lot of people, obviously including myself, don't like the dentist, and she does root canals all day, which are pretty painful. So she said we want people to actually like coming here, and I think emphasizing the we shows that she includes herself as part of a team, which she is. She's also mentioned that she's worked in the same dental office for many years, like 25 years. She's had the same job since she was 20, 21, straight out of dental school, which she talks about a lot. And they built a close-knit environment where everyone helps each other. It's just her dentist and like the receptionist and two other girls. I think it's only 4 people that work in the dental office, so that everyone helps each other a lot. And she also gave another example about the office recently updated their scheduling system because her previous dentist retired. So she volunteered to train newer assistants, like girls that are my age coming out. And she's saying, and she wants everyone to feel like confident using it. That shows emotional investment and a desire to support the organization's success. And then finally, she said that even when she gets stressed at work, she stays because she feels appreciated by her coworkers and patients. She's been there for so long. I think she really likes the work environment she works in, from what I was getting from her and just what I've heard from her over the years. And that this suggests that her identification is not just about the job itself, but about her relationship and shared values, like caring for the patients and her different team workers that she's also built connections with because they've all worked there for a while. And it's just like a sense of belonging. For the second question, I said bureaucracy is a word, but it's like bureaucratic control. Sorry, there I go. This type of control comes from formal rules, policies, and formal procedures. I thought this was good since my mom does work at a dental office, so they have a lot of policies and procedures that she needs to follow. My mom explained that dentists who own the practice set up specific procedures for sterilizing different types of instruments, and she preps the room and documenting patient information. For example, she said she has to follow strict safety protocols set by the dental board, and she has to retake a bunch of tests every year to make sure she's up to date with these rules, which are written down and it needs to be followed step by step. These rules make sure the office runs efficiently, she said, and make sure that they all meet the different health standards. For the second one, I said conservative control. Yeah. She experiences control through team norms and shared values. She talked about because her office is so small and close-knit, kind of like I was talking about, everyone holds each other accountable. If one person can't work, then somebody has to pick up their slack. For instance, too, she gave me another example of someone forgets to restock supplies or clean up a station. Another assistant might do that for her. She might do it for them too, just because they all know what they're doing, and they all are there for each other. My mom said she doesn't want to ever she likes to be relied on, and I think that's kind of, honestly, since she's been there for so long, people do rely on her too because she knows what she's doing. Because she knows what she's doing. Sorry. Let's see. I believe my mom's responses mostly reinforce the ideas of this chapter about organizational identification and control. This chapter explains that when employees feel valued and trusted and supported, they are more likely to identify strongly within their organization, which is, I think my mom has been there for so long. My mom's response reflected this when she talked about feeling like a part of a team, caring about her patients, and wanting the office to succeed. Her sense of belonging and loyalty also aligns with the identification grows from positive relationships and shared values at work. From this interview and this activity, I learned about about how these organization concepts apply in real life, specifically my mom's job, but obviously all these things can apply in a lot of other jobs too. We just related it to my mom for the sake of the interview and talking to her. I learned how these organizational concepts apply in communication and control, and that they just aren't theories that we're just talking about for no reason. They're actually in our daily lives, and they shape how I feel, like how I would feel about a job, or how my mom feels about a job, how everyone would feel about a job. And I also learned that the identification doesn't always come from pay, or I guess a title would be a good word, because my mom's a dental assistant, not a dentist, but she still gets the same job satisfaction as her dentist does, just not as much pay. So it's not all about that. And I know this, my mom shows a lot of pride in her work, and she loves the team and how strong communication and the shared purposes can motivate and satisfy her within her workplace. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.